Will AI replace jobs entirely or reshape them? What is your opinion about that? Will it replace human beings and there will be a scarcity of. So you mean that AI will support human beings to do more work productively, as well as to put their whole energy into it and bring in a great results?
AI has not come to replace anybody's jobs. AI is here to make things far better for the human beings.
Are we at the beginning of AI, or have we already crossed wherein AI is at the tipping point? What is your takeaway on that?
One thing for sure, AI is advancing more faster than what we anticipated.
By looking at the advancement and the usage of AI in India, what do you think? Are we not up to the mark?
One thing we need to learn from China is this: we don't have to innovate anything. Recently, 10,000 different degrees in China they have scrapped. All their degrees going forward will be in the areas of AI, quantum, semiconductor, IoT, those kind of degrees.
Okay.
Correct? Why can't we do it in India?
Nowadays, the schools education system is talking about introducing AI to first standard student.
Okay.
So what do you say about that? So we should incorporate the idea of using AI and the habit of adopting our children to the AI world. At that level, is it necessary?
Absolutely, in my opinion.
Do you think our education system is not bringing us creativity out of students? Many government schemes are there, as well as government is coming forward to give an opportunity to budding entrepreneurs. But those opportunities are not reaching to the people who is really interested in becoming an entrepreneur. That's what a gap I see. What will AI look like in another 3 years, not 20 years?
Today, with this AI, the most demanding aspect is creativity because AI can't do that. AI can only act based on what you suggest. AI will become everything for your day-to-day operations, including your personal assistant, including your banking assistant, including the planning assistant.
So you mean using AI, can we make a huge money?
Definitely, huge money. Absolutely.
Hi everyone, welcome to Harish Jedar podcast channel. Today we have a very special guest with us, Mr. Vinayak Kadam. He's a co-founder and chief business officer of Enkefalos, an AI deep tech company. With over 21 years of experience, Vinayak has led a remarkable shift from IT services to product-driven innovations. Enkefalos has been recognized at the World AI Summit and secured the Economic Times Award for Responsible AI for committed ethical and impact-led AI developments. Also, culturally and work have built a global footprint across different geographies like US, Australia, Sweden, the UK, Germany, and Middle East. Please help me in welcoming Mr. Vinayak Kadam to our podcast channel.
Thank you.
Welcome, Vinayak. It's a great pleasure to have you in our podcast. So, thanks for being here.
Thank you so much, Harish, and your team. It is my pleasure being here today. Thanks once again.
Yeah. Many of us today we are scared about AI. One important question is, will AI replace jobs entirely or reshape them? What is your opinion about that?
Okay. I would say that is the most important and non-strategic question what
Okay.
people have to think about. AI is everywhere. People are still working. People are changing the nature of jobs. That's it.
Okay.
That means AI will help you to reshape your career if you're working. If you are a businessman, AI will help you to change the way how you do the business
Okay.
more smartly. Ultimately, the goal of AI is to help human beings to make things more better. AI will never make you lose the jobs. AI will help you to achieve better in jobs. That's my take.
Okay. So you mean that AI will support human beings to do more work productively, as well as what I can say, to put their whole energy into it and bring in a great results.
Absolutely. So that's great question. AI will enable human potential. So human has two ways of working: operational work
Okay.
and tactful work.
Okay.
Operational work is something which you continuously, repeatedly keep doing it.
Yeah.
For that, why you need humans? You can replace that with something else which it can do for you. Okay, that's what AI can do for you. Basically, the automation side of it, or making something more convenient for you.
Okay.
But when I say tactful, you can let AI to do the things which you used to do repeatedly, if it is convenient for you, and you can focus on doing something better, so that you will be focusing more into innovations,
Okay.
more research, more productivity, more outcomes which can benefit to the society.
So in that manner, AI is helping a lot to human beings.
In that context, AI is certainly helping a lot to the human beings. AI has not come to replace anybody's jobs. AI is here to make things far better for the human beings.
Okay. And are we at the beginning of AI, or have we already crossed wherein AI is at the tipping point? What is your takeaway on that?
One thing for sure, AI is advancing more faster than what we anticipated.
Okay.
In my opinion, AI is becoming a legacy now. There are so many advanced versions of AI are coming in near future, in a very short time. So certainly we are not at the beginning, we are not at the early stage, but we have not crossed the tipping point as well.
Okay.
But the speed is catching up very fast. So people are moving fast, things are moving fast. We are talking about quantum, we are talking about humanoid, we are talking about artificial general intelligence, we are talking about neurosynthetic AI.
Yeah.
So that is all on the way next 3 to 5 years. So the advice to the people who are leveraging AI is leverage AI fast. Don't think whether I have an option to use AI. You have to use AI, use it fast, use it smarter, make it smooth for you, so that the more routine work it can do for you or your organization, so that you can focus more on more innovative elements.
Now it is kind of a mandatory for all organizations wherein they have to use AI. That's a kind of a situation it has arise now. And one more interesting question I would like to ask here: which country is using AI at the fastest, and so how they are adopting? As a Indians, where are we right now? Where we stand?
Okay, good question. So you have two questions. One, most of the industries or all of the industries are mandating its workforce,
Yep.
its operations to leverage AI. And two, from the geographical perspective, what are those countries who are advancing and where India stands? Answer to your first question, as far as industries are concerned, industries are not mandating you to learn AI. It
Okay.
is a situation which is demanding employees as well as their business operations to leverage AI.
Okay.
Because organizations or enterprises, if you take, there is always an interconnection. There is no company which can say that I don't want to use AI because their contractors, subcontractors, their vendors, their clients, they are using AI. And if you are not using AI, how come your business operations could integrate with them?
Yeah, definitely.
So it is a collective decision and a collective journey across the corporate world.
Hmm.
So what organizations and enterprises are recommending to their workforce is to learn AI to whatever context you can learn to make your job better. So
Okay.
that is the industry push. Having said that, coming to your second question on the geography, it is surprising to see three countries in the world
Hmm.
are advancing AI heavily.
Okay.
The first one is China.
Okay.
China is advancing, it is heavily using AI for all their large scale projects.
Hmm.
You might have seen recently, China is the first country on earth leveraging AI based transportation system.
Hmm.
You could see on their roads there is a truck which is an AI truck. It is
Okay.
not a robotic truck, it is an AI truck.
Hmm.
Somebody just controls. I am talking about the big container truck
Hmm.
where somebody could control from somewhere from the command center and there is an AI which drives. That is the level AI is being used in China.
Okay.
So their construction industry, any heavy industry in China, it is a mandate that they have to leverage AI
Hmm.
because they have to make faster, right? If you go to USA, all of their innovations, research, their banking systems, AI is being used heavily.
Okay.
So USA is somewhere it is trying to ensure that every core business gets AI adoption faster so
Hmm.
that the accuracy as well as the compliance becomes so easy for them by
Yep.
leveraging AI. Third interesting country is UAE.
Middle East.
So in the Middle East, UAE, all the government projects in UAE
Hmm.
are almost being done by leveraging AI.
Okay.
The government is heavily supporting their entire technology system, ecosystem to leverage AI as much as possible.
Hmm.
So, this is how the journey is. Coming to India, my observation is I see a lot of still theory.
Okay.
The practical usage of AI is becoming minimal. So, the gap between the theory
Hmm.
and the practical usage is becoming more and more day by day rather than becoming closer.
Okay.
So that is the situation in India. So it is also one important aspect about AI is what kind of a AI you use.
Hmm.
If everyone are using chatbots,
Okay.
chatbot is not just you know it is not just AI, right? It is your communication tool.
Yep.
If somebody says that we are using chatbot, conversational chatbot, and that is the AI, that is not AI now in the current context. That is just a very basic AI.
It's a communication platform.
Communication platform, that is how it has become. So I'm talking about AI which countries like India can leverage for better planning their infrastructure,
Hmm.
their transportation, their the rail systems and their say the basic food distribution systems. So fundamentally, there is a lot of leakage in Indian this distribution system. If you take the food supplies,
Yep.
there is a lot of leakage happening there. AI can detect where the leakage is happening. It can guide ministries to minimize those leakages,
Hmm.
and that is a big savings for us. So these are the ways how government can leverage AI in the current technology ecosystem in India.
You said one thing. So there is a practical application as well as a theory. There is a huge gap.
Yeah,
So how do you visualize it, and how do you see we are lacking? Where exactly we are lacking?
good question. So there are a lot of grants, there are a lot of funds where there are you know papers being presented on AI in
Hmm.
India, lot. But those papers will become more useful to human beings only when you give life to those papers, the outcome, right?
Yeah.
So when the government or some some forums or associations are funding these kind of initiatives, AI initiatives, for doing some research, the outcome of research also should be established. So your funding process should have that, right?
Yep.
Not just the creating some theory. So you need to create an environment where your research innovation gets into the people side of it, the citizen side of it, system side of it. That is where it is not moving faster. So if I have to summarize, theory is something where you are planning well, you are designing well how it has to be. Okay, well, we have talent, we have come up with a lot of ideas, we have done a pilot, all of it's good. But when it comes to AI execution, the outcomes execution, that's where we are lagging.
Okay.
So countries like India, I would suggest there should be an independent ministry for AI alone.
Oh.
Every state should have an independent ministry for AI alone. And at least every state should call 2 cabinet meetings only on the AI implementations. And central should call quarterly meetings on the AI initiatives, AI implementations collectively. And there should be a forum association which should periodically measure the AI culture adoption in India and report what is going wrong, getting this AI to the grassroots level.
Okay.
Yeah.
By looking at the advancement and the usage of AI in India, uh, what do you think? Are we not up to the mark? So, as you said, we should have a AI ministry. And in our Karnataka, our DK Shikumar is thinking about opening up AI universities and all. So, what about a Indian national level? So, what is your takeaway on that?
One thing we need to learn from China is this: we don't have to innovate anything. Recently, 10,000 different degrees in China, they have scrapped. All their degrees going forward will be in the areas of AI, quantum, semiconductor, IoT, those kind of a degrees.
Okay.
Correct? Why can't we do it in India? So, if you have to make a change to the AI adoption in India, our education system has to be changed first. In India, we still have some courses where after learning those courses, people are unable to get jobs. So, bring education system wherein people will have jobs in this AI ecosystem. That is how we need to change. One. And the two, it is a good idea, and I welcome that we need to have AI university. Having a building, having a curriculum will not make people perfect. You need to have industry collaboration
Yep.
and bring faculty from those countries, including India also, so that our students, our kids get international exposure, global level implementation, not the local level implementation.
Yeah.
So when we say India is the third or fourth biggest economy, what does it mean to a common citizen? The meaning for a common citizen is more better infrastructure. And going forward, infrastructure is not just the civic infrastructure. It is a technology infrastructure. It is a convenience infrastructure. So all of those things have to be molded well. And when you say about what at a the central level or a government level, India level, we already have many education institutions, most of the educational institutions offering one or the other way AI education.
Yeah.
For example, if I remember rightly, 8-10 years back, there was no engineering course in AI or a data science.
Yeah.
Now we do have data
Separate
science
department itself.
department itself, data science AI. But the question arises, again it is a curriculum. You are teaching theory. Okay. Why can't you bring more closer to the real world problem solving? So let us have you know, industry collaborating curriculum for this AI. And that's how we should do. So we need to think like how US is doing the education system, UAE is doing the education system, China is doing the education system. Learn from them and adopt which is suitable to our country. So having an university will not going to solve a problem. That will help for sure.
Yep.
But we need to create that ecosystem. It should be like instead of all the youth going behind government jobs, they should go behind these kind of a courses and think that if I learn this course, I can become confidently an entrepreneur. So you need to reshape your education system so that it creates entrepreneurs and have a education system, the basic education system, which will create good administrators to manage these things and the leadership to manage these things. That's all is needed.
Here, when you were explaining about the universities and how the ecosystem should be built around AI,
Yeah.
I got two questions in my mind.
Sure.
The one is nowadays the schools education system is talking about introducing AI to first standard student.
Okay.
So what do you say about that? So we should incorporate the idea of using AI and the habit of adopting our children to the AI world at that level. Is it necessary?
Absolutely, in my opinion, not necessary.
Okay.
Start with fundamentals. What is AI? AI is based on your science, mathematics, and the core subjects, right?
Yeah.
So I would rather say start with proper mathematics, science, English, right? And creativity. One subject which as you see in our ecosystem, educational ecosystem, we are missing is you don't find a book for creativity.
Yeah.
There is no course for Bachelor of Creativity.
Yeah, we
Right?
have a Bachelor of Arts, especially. So,
But why not Bachelor of Creativity?
The creativity. So,
When you have
we
a
have to bring in that
it, right?
creativity.
But that is a
out.
science and art.
Yeah.
It requires emotional thinking, logical thinking. Today, with this AI, the most demanding aspect is creativity because AI can't do that. AI can only act based on what you suggest.
Yeah.
So, creativity should be one course. So, the first standard, instead of teaching AI, teach creativity. By the time they come to fifth standard, students should challenge AI. No, what you are doing is not right. My brain is better than your brain. That is how AI will become smarter. So, start with fundamentals. Teach your kids more creativity rather than AI. So, that is how kids will become more sharper.
Do you think our education system is not bringing a creativity out of students?
No, not absolutely. I would say creativity is coming by that particular student's interest. I would say the way how you have a dedicated time for sports, a dedicated time for drawing, even you have a dedicated time for going out, like you take the school kids to some places.
Places, yeah.
So why can't you have a dedicated time for creativity? Making some artwork or a drawing is not just creativity, that is one angle of it. So as simple as if I have to talk in a very layman language, you give one subject to a kid, ask that kid to rewrite without AI by his or her own thoughts, and let us see what creativity that kid brings. So creativity leads to innovation.
Yeah.
Innovation
Absolutely.
leads to research. And any country, any education system, if it is strong in research and innovation, that country will be a leader in technology, leader in economy.
Yep.
So the root is creativity. So that's where we need to bring more power.
Absolutely. So I agree with you. So that's creativity is a core part of education system wherein our teachers should put an effort towards that.
Correct. Absolutely. Absolutely.
And one more question. I had two questions. So what first question is done. So next question is, many students, when they finish their second PU, 12th graduation, so they're in confusion whether to join AI, whether to take that AI stream or computer science. So they're confused about it actually. So, what is your opinion and suggestion for all those students?
There is a course, there is a value, especially in engineering. The decision should not be based on, whether I have to take a AI course or a computer science course or a data science course. That should not be the decision. The decision should be, how would corporate recruit me if I finish this course?
Okay.
Or what will I do if corporate doesn't recruit me? What happens if I don't get placed? If you are doing something in your education based on the dependency, that student will become nervous. So I will enroll for computer science because there is a lot of demand and companies will hire me. In next 4 years, that demand may not stay.
Yeah.
So it is uncertainty. So you get into education system keeping in mind that you become an entrepreneur. Why you want to depend on the companies to hire you when you have a creativity, you have a knowledge? You always try out that I become an entrepreneur. You learn whatever education you want to learn. It doesn't matter even in engineering. Lot of medical students, see, there's a big competition to become a doctor.
Yeah.
All the doctors are opening IT companies.
Correct.
Correct? So recently I met a couple of people where they are from medical background. They want to do something technology oriented, enterprise, keeping their medical background as the domain expertise.
Yeah.
If so is the case, then why there is so much of a competition if you are not serving to the society? Correct? Because they have their own ambitions, passions, visions,
Interest.
right?
Yeah.
Interests. Likewise, in engineering as well, what our colleges have to first of all change the way how they teach is, every week mandatorily there must be at least 1 hour class for our engineering students how to become an entrepreneur. Okay, you can bring some industry experts and ask those industry experts, startup leaders to teach these engineering graduates how to become an entrepreneur. Start from semester first. First day of their class should not be just introductory. The first day of their engineering class should be how to become an entrepreneur. You start seeding that thought. By the time they finish their 4th year engineering, if 5% to 10% of the students are becoming entrepreneurs after fresh engineering graduation, certainly it will become 20 to 25%.
Definitely.
Because you are changing the thought process. So now and that will help to the pressure which is creating in this society for the corporates to recruit people as well.
But I see there is a gap in engineering background students and MBA grads. So you said rightly, in engineering colleges they should teach about becoming entrepreneur.
Yeah.
But that's not happening, I think. So because they always think about which company I should be recruited.
Correct.
And where should I do a job. Those kind of thoughts will come to their mind instead of they becoming entrepreneurs.
Absolutely.
So we can see only entrepreneurs coming out of MBA and IIM, those kind of institutions. There are entrepreneurs from engineering background as well. So yeah, there is a gap, I feel.
Correct. I'll tell you one interesting. You might have seen one MBA course, MBA in AI. There is a course called MBA in AI. 2-3 years back, the same university was offering MBA in information technology. And now they are offering MBA in AI. The days have gone that only MBA graduates have to become a businessman. So they will also become an entrepreneur. Even engineering graduates can also become an entrepreneur.
Absolutely.
So it is all about the exposure to the market. Current need for our youth is they have to become more entrepreneurial thought kind of a leaders, and they should think more about export business kind of a entrepreneurs. There are a lot of opportunities everywhere where all these youths can pick up those opportunities and start doing something. The problem is when we think alone, silo. So they need to learn how to become good, create a good teamwork, that team group, so that a couple of people can come together, whoever they like, and start initiating something. And another important aspect is companies should also change their approach while taking this, these pressures or the employment, right? As long as employee is spending 8 to 9 hours in office, and as long as employee is producing the required productivity, please leave that employee to do their own creativity and their own entrepreneurial thoughts, so that during their weekends, during their holidays, let them come together, discuss about their new ideas, their thoughts. I would say big companies, they can afford it. During the weekends, all the buildings are vacant.
Yeah.
Why can't they allow their own employees to do some
Creative
research
job.
oriented or creativity oriented discussions, which can benefit end of the day to the societies? And if the ideas are good, let employees come and brainstorm in office. And if the ideas are good, you guys can fund, the corporate can fund it.
Yep.
And you that way enable, good things for the society. So it is a collective effort from the students, the engineering students or any graduates, right? They need to think from the day one to become an entrepreneur. And the corporate world, when they welcome, they should also support their employees become entrepreneurs without compromising the productivity in the company. This shift doesn't happen, you won't be able to create more entrepreneurs.
So you as a entrepreneur, you say this. I like this thought where you are putting into people's mind, especially. Many companies don't do this.
Yeah.
So I really appreciate your thought process for this, and yeah, so this is really required.
Correct.
But somewhere we are missing.
Absolutely. So, see, it will not happen overnight. It takes time, but let it happen at least in next 5 years, so that the corporate world, the way how people are working, thought processes, everything changes, right? Today, even though there is a AI, right, era, corporates are still working the way how they used to work 40 years back.
Yeah.
What AI is bringing change in the way how corporate works, or how the technology works, or how this entire job market or the ecosystem works. Today, corporates have to focus on getting what they need for the scope of work what that employee has agreed. So there are a lot of dynamics. I would strongly recommend corporates to come forward and do this. And coming to these educational institutions. So most of the times educational institutions work based on the defined schedule. So if you can rearrange your schedule, 50 years back, 40 years back, we had 8 semesters for engineering, if I am not wrong.
Yep.
And we had 4 years course.
Yes.
Today also there is a 4 years course. There are 8 semesters. Where is the innovation in your education system? Why it has to be like that? Why can't you keep the same 4 years, 8 semesters, instead of just teaching them theory? You also teach laboratories, so many things we appreciate. Why can't you make more, the lab work, workshop work, and make little less theory, because people
More
have
practical
more
approach.
practical, because the information on their fingertips they can learn. So I would say, if you are conducting your engineering college timing, say from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., give them in between weekly at least once 2 hours an entrepreneur lab.
Hmm.
Leave them in your labs.
Hmm.
Give them some curriculum, some assignments. Ask them, how do you become an entrepreneur? What is your idea?
Hmm.
And bring some, in fact, by the time we graduate 8th semester, we get companies to recruit.
Yeah.
I would suggest for 8th semester or a 7th semester, we should have
They should start
preset.
company.
There should be investors coming
Ah.
and
It's a great idea.
interacting with the students. All this bootstrap funding, they don't need much money, they need small money. You need to give them some working space or whatever support you provide. And these guys will give you equity as well, right?
Hmm.
Whatever the arrangement you want to make, end of the day. So the system has to be changed. Why only company has to go and recruit? Why can't investors go college and say that you
Okay,
guys
I'll
present,
invest in your
you
project.
present this idea and you become an entrepreneur and I will take it forward. So these are the changes we need to make.
So there is a platform called Shark Tank. So you heard about Shark Tank, right?
Yeah.
So they are coming forward and investing in people's idea, especially.
Correct.
So that kind of opportunities are there. But I like the idea. So where you bring a thought of opening a entrepreneurial lab, wherein investors can come and invest on students' idea. That's a great idea, actually. Yeah.
Definitely. Great. And also, lot of things what we leverage is on a corporate and these education institutions. What is the government's role actually? Is the role of a government only constructing roads and constructing some bridges, civil work, all the transportation system? We appreciate it actually. Is that the only thing?
No, there are a lot of things to do.
Lot of things, right? So why can't we have working labs with internet, with power? You just bring your laptop, you go and work. You have your idea. Today, a lot of people have ideas. You said rightly said. There are a lot of people they have ideas. There are people they don't know how to connect the equally minded people. Where is your ecosystem to do that? There is a space for everything, right? We have a space for all this public amenities, correct? Why can't we create little bit of a space where people can go
Share their
ideas, sit together, use internet, use power, use their own laptops, or if requires you give some systems to them. End of the day, you are not losing anything. You are creating good creativity education system. That will help you to reduce the demand for government jobs.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
correct. And the second thing is, we see a lot of advertisements, hoardings, stating about some achievements what government is doing, right? Whether it is central or a state government. Why can't you have a display boards and keep on advertising about government schemes, whether it is state or central? Guys, this is the approach you need to apply. This is the way how you need to apply. If you get this particular subsidy or this scheme, this is how it will be helpful to you. Let some people come and talk.
There is no display at all, actually. So
Correct. So
we can see only in their website. Website is also not working
correct.
properly.
No, who will go to website now? Why? Why can't you make that information reaching to the youths? Today, if you make all your schemes in a better approach reachable to youth, why will youth go and look out for government jobs? Again, in our education system, the moment, no matter what course they take, degree course, whether it is engineering, medical, MBA, BBA, whatever, right? As part of their curriculum, for that particular year, whatever the latest government schemes are available, even the worldwide schemes are available, if it is applicable to that particular country students, there should be somebody who should keep on teaching those at least once in a month. Have 1 hour class. These are the government schemes available. This is the way how you need to apply. This is how you go and get. To the last year students, at least to the last year students. So if it is not useful to them, at least they will share with somebody. They may be having their relatives at home. They can say, hey, I see this is a scheme available. Why can't you do this?
No, I see there are n number of people. They are giving knowledge about these in YouTube.
Correct.
So Do you feel that that is not the right platform?
Why can't you create a government YouTube like another government channel where it will tell only about the schemes, how to apply, and you go and start chatting there. Hey, I would like to open a small business, maybe a recyclable cup, right? Somebody should come there, an agent, right? The help support agent, okay, take the details, call them, have 10-15 minutes interaction, correct? And help that person to become an entrepreneur in next 3 months or 6 months. So people don't know how to submit sometimes. Those are all private channels. I'm not denying them, but information is scattered. Why
Yeah.
can't we have one trusted YouTube channel from government and start telling about all the stories? If somebody goes and selects, hey, I want to do, probably say the export business for chilies. It should become the relevant videos, case studies. It is already there on the website. I'm talking about why can't you do it on YouTube? How to do? And how can you create that interest? Suppose say, if somebody wants to take a home loan or a personal loan, you go and give your details on the website. 10 people will call you.
Yeah.
When you go and say that I want to take some government scheme and I want some subsidy, I will become an entrepreneur. Nobody calls. Why can't people call and say that you have told you want to become an entrepreneur? What support you need from government? No matter which government, state government or central government, you become this entrepreneur. This is the way how you can reduce the stress for this government jobs and youth will be happy. All they need is, hey, I'm getting some support. Right? That is how it should be.
That kind of support is not available in India today. That's the biggest lack.
It doesn't cost. There are a lot of corporates. This can be even a part of CSR. They can initiate this. Top 10 companies in India can create this portal and invest on this. Our government can give one YouTube channel, how much it will cost? Why can't you do this? There is a ministry for this already. State government and central governments have ministries. Why can't they do it? Go this and advertise about it. It's all about the lack of information and the feeling that, okay, things will not move forward. Well, every government is saying, every state is saying we have a single window for all the business clearance. How it works, nobody knows. Correct? We also have something like a funds of funds for a lot of startups. What does it mean? A lot of people doesn't know about it. Still, people think that if I have to get a fund for my business, it's the people feeling, okay, I need to come up with so many papers, so many evidences, I need to get this idea validated. So that may not be true. Maybe government is doing better job, but government is failing to convey this message to the youth.
There is a gap between
Information. You need to
person
convey-
as well as government.
There are a lot of schemes, both state government and central government. But people who are taking that information and being entrepreneurs, they are becoming. But otherwise, they are not. So if you simply go to any of the job portals, you will find millions of different graduates available for jobs. But there are no millions of jobs available. So supply is 10 times than the jobs.
Okay.
There are 10 times business opportunities are available. Why can't you divert this job seeker to the business opportunities? Create an ecosystem around it.
Okay.
I would say that.
It's a great insight, what I can say. But many government schemes are there, as well as government is coming forward to give an opportunity to budding entrepreneurs. But those opportunities are not reaching to the people who is really interested in becoming an entrepreneur. That's what a gap I see.
I would say every village, almost a major village, has this government office. Why can't you have a display board? And why are you using those government officials in that government office to do only government work? They are for citizens. Why can't they spend once in a week educating youths in that village? These are the schemes. Here is a person. Go and take help. Become an entrepreneur. For this particular climatic conditions, this particular village, these are the businesses we can do. Start from, village level. Cut down this urbanization. Cut urbanization as fast as possible. The moment you create jobs at a village level, you don't have to create government jobs. You need to create business jobs.
Yeah.
You have schemes, you have funds, you have a budget. Information is missing. So start that. Let those government officials start little early because they are also supporting this youth and help these people to get to know what are the different government schemes, what business they could do. They can also get these private employees to talk that this is what you guys can do, this kind of a businesses. That again, this can change only with the industry collaboration.
Yeah, rightly said.
Yeah.
Yeah. What will AI look like in another 3 years, not 20 years?
In 3 years, AI will help you to reduce your operating costs if you are an entrepreneur drastically. AI will help you to be more compliant for all the regulatory related needs naturally.
Okay.
And third aspect is AI will take your business more closer to the citizens. Things will be faster. And most importantly, 3 years down the line, AI will become everything for your day-to-day operations, including your personal assistant, including your banking assistant, including your, I would say, the planning assistant for a common man.
So you mean using AI, can we make a huge money?
Definitely, huge money, absolutely. So, AI is something which will think on behalf of you. Just if you say that this is what I want to do, and it will help you to create that channel. Again, you can make more money through business, becoming an entrepreneur.
Yep.
So, AI will guide you how can you make money if you have a good idea. It will help you to make it more better. So the days have gone that you have to wait for 3 years, 6 years, 9 years to get the returns. Now people are thinking about 1 month, 3 months, 9 months to get the return on investment.
Yeah.
AI will help you become more smarter to get return, ROI, in a more quicker time. Yeah. That is the advantage of AI.
What do you say about agentic AI? Because many experts say that it is most trending and buzzing.
What happens is agentic AI is merely a collection of independent AI agents at a high level, right? It will help you to make decisions, things automated. It can book your calendar. It can schedule some notes based on how you guide. It can respond to your emails, right?
Yeah.
So it is a kind of a automation again. What you want to do, it will do on behalf of you. It doesn't have to wait for you. But what it can't do is a human in the loop. Regular tasks, the less priority tasks, the less risky tasks, you can automate it.
Yeah.
You cannot ask Agentic AI to do the bank transfer to your friend because definitely you need a human intervention.
Yes.
Right? It is a mandated human intervention.
It cannot sign on behalf of me
It
actually.
cannot sign on behalf of you, and signing is mandatory. Correct. So those are the things how it works. Agentic AI has made AI little smarter so that the core perspective of AI was to make things more convenient for people. Agentic AI is trying to do that, but still it has not reached to the situation where people can blindly rely on it and get the outcomes. Well, it is doing something better. Recently, I have seen one of the ads where one of the real estate builders has built agentic AI workflow where it has sold around 400 units without even a single human intervention.
Wow.
Right from a the demo schedule, the model demo schedule until the check goes to the bank. So that is the level of agentic AI they have used. That is the real use case, the good use case, I would say in that way.
Will it replace human beings and there will be a scarcity of
No, it will
using
not.
human beings?
No, it will never replace. So humans are feeling that it will replace humans because humans are not learning the new trends of AI. See, the evolution is inevitable. AI is doing its job. Why you can't do your job? When I say you, humans should learn, get updated with latest AI trends, understand what I can do that AI can't do. For example, decisions, judgments, creativity, all of those things AI can't do
Yeah.
better than humans. So humans have to do. So that's where human intervention comes difference, and that's how humans have to think that I can do better than AI.
That's where there is a difference between machine as
Machine
well
and
as
humans.
human beings.
Yeah. See, the purpose of AI is to help you to become more convenient and make things whichever you do repeatedly, do it automation. So all of it, and make the things more faster. There are still a lot of diseases on earth where there are no medicines available because research takes a lot of time. AI can do those research elements much faster.
Faster than
So,
human beings.
so you have drugs available more quickly so that you can save some lives. So that is how AI comes into picture.
But is human capable of analyzing those facts wherein AI is able to do a deep research and produce formula for making a medicines?
You need to be a consumer. You should not think that you need to learn everything what AI produces, because if you are a scientist and if you are doing research, you will able to understand what humans kind of a wavelength a search happens or research happens. If AI is doing, or even for that matter quantum computer is doing much faster than humans, if it produces results which you need 100 years to just even read,
Yep.
then that is not the mode of using AI. Somewhere you need to settle down that, okay, I understand this is how the results are, this is how I need to make decisions. So we cannot compete with AI. We need to help AI so that it can do some job for you and give you output.
To do more repetitive tasks, we can use
More
AI.
faster tasks and things which take longer time, AI can do and take that with us. So that is how we need to think about.
And what do you do at Enkefalos? So especially your whole team is putting effort towards building a AI, intelligent and innovation oriented platforms you're creating.
Correct. Enkefalos is known for deep tech innovation. We are a private AI, vertical AI, secure AI company. Enkefalos is rewarded, as you said at the beginning, a best deep tech company last year. And this year, recently we have got an award for the best responsible AI company. Our primary footprint is in AI governance and responsible AI.
Okay.
We help organizations to adopt AI as per the compliance, as per the regulatory needs.
Okay.
And if they have not done it rightly, we'll help them to assess and make them right. That's what Enkefalos does. In that context, we have several products. If I have to name very few of them, like there's something called a Prey Prox. Uh, Before that, I'll just take a moment to let you know what is Enkefalos in Greek means. It's a brain.
Okay.
And our company logo is a brain. So brain is by default a private,
Yep.
and this company is formed almost a decade ago. And now you see, we are talking about private AI. We are not thinking about we will do private AI 10 years back, but now we are doing private AI. So Prefrox is something, it's called a prefrontal cortex. It helps to make the judgments, decisions, all of it. If you recall what I was talking to you 5 minutes back, what AI can't do more accurately is the judgments, decisions, creativity, all of those things. And the brain part, prefrontal cortex, is exactly meant for that.
Yep.
And we have a product, it is called a Prefrox. It's called a responsible AI governance, where we will help AI to do the decisions better, judgments better, and make sure that it is as per the compliance.
Okay.
There is another product called Gen AI Foundry, where we help organizations to build AI solutions within their private infrastructure. So their AI intelligence doesn't live out of their building.
Okay.
It stays with them. So in future, if you see, one of the biggest asset for any company is a AI intelligence asset. We help them to build that asset with the complaints. And then we have other vertical products like for insurance vertical, we have insurance GPT. And then for intelligent document processing platforms, we have something called Oxyplex. So these are some products we have. These are all in a private AI space. We have onboarded several customers who have been using these products, and that's how we help them. And we have moved from a typical software development organization to full-blown deep tech product, and having span across multiple geographies.
Yes.
And we are bringing AI technology more securely with complaint to the enterprises at much speed. One of our products called Oxyplex, we can deploy in 2 weeks, and customers can start seeing the results in third week. That is the level of speed we are talking about.
Sort of faster results.
Faster results. It is always a make versus buy. We recommend buy because when you start making it, it will take a lot of time. You need to build a research team. So many things. And Enkefalos is, all of its products, platforms, solutions are based on deep research. We have more than 20 papers written, and 6 papers got peer review. And last year we have got an award from ICLR in Singapore for one of our papers, research papers called a theory of mind. So this is how our research team is in Germany.
Oh.
Our business team, client base is predominantly in the USA, and our engineering team in India. So it is a golden triangle. So that's where it makes a difference for us.
So,
and of course, we have customers in Australia. We have customers and our channel partners, our growth leaders in UK, Middle East, Sweden, again in Germany and everywhere.
Great.
Thank you.
And it's very fortunate that Enkefalos is not too far. It's in our Karnataka itself, especially in Mysore. So all the viewers, I can say that we have a AI deep tech company in our location, Mysore, which is a historical place. So it's a nice location, and people from Karnataka, they can look for as a dream company in the near future, or maybe now itself they can work for Enkefalos.
Yeah.
And one more interesting thing I heard about Enkefalos. They have a product called NammaKannada GPT. So what is all about that?
Okay, thank you. So thanks for the kind words. So first of all, in AI, right, you either leverage existing AI models. It's called a fine tuning. We take them, we fine tune them so that we can deploy to the enterprises. Again, in that we use only the private AI space. We never touch any of the public AI space. It's all confidential type, privacy type. That's where we respect. The other one is the foundational models, where we start from the scratch AI. And we took a decision to start it using NammaKannada GPT, where our idea was to bring regional language related answers to the end users more better than the public LLMs.
Okay.
And we got succeeded in that. We'll be again investing more in coming years. It's not about the information alone. It is about the how deep you give the information. To give you an example, we studied thousands of books, scanned thousands of books in Kannada related to some Vijayanagar Empire.
Okay.
And we uploaded that data. And that is how we have got that information. We have not made NammaKannada GPT by leveraging publicly available Kannada information. We took the source of the data, we scanned those, we took that data, we used our own proprietary algorithms to, make the data far better so that when you query, you get the right one. So this is how the NammaKannada GPT got into. And there are several problems regionally in every state, every country. And we need to address by connecting this AI more regionally.
Yep.
It's not just about the English or a particular destination country language. It is about the culture about that language, how you pass the information, what context you pass, how much you need to pass, it differs. So that's where the science is happening behind.
True. Thank you for
Thank you.
that. And if you want to tell one core message to all our audience about AI, so what is that one message?
So I would say, first of all, thank you so much for inviting me here today. Uh, in my opinion, everyone should ensure that you have AI learning and adoption plan.
Hmm.
If you are a farmer, think that how AI can help you. If you don't know, there are a lot of forums you can reach out. People will help
Yeah.
you. If you a student, same approach. My learning and adoption approach. How can I use? So AI will not going to stop. AI will be there.
Yeah.
It will be there. It will be deep rooted for sure.
Yeah.
So you need to make sure that whatever job you do, whatever work you do, you learn some sort of a AI whenever you get some time, and make sure that you always on top of what is happening in the trends. So that's what I would say AI. And for the youth, that's where I really feel that AI can create more bigger difference for them. I would suggest them that how can you leverage AI to become an entrepreneur? Start from there and listen to AI. It will help you to become a good entrepreneur. Then you take your own judgment. But use AI to become more smarter, more richer, and more knowledgeable.
Absolutely. So one key takeaway is I heard in conversation many a times AI can help us to become entrepreneurs.
Yeah, definitely.
So instead of we becoming a just employees, so we can create a jobs for others, and also we can innovate a lot of things because most of the job what we do
Correct.
and what we did till
So
this,
far.
it is all done by AI.
Correct.
So it's a good takeaway. Thank you, Vinayak, for joining us today and sharing your insights about AI and what's happening and what we have to do. Really, there were great insights from you about incorporating in the government sector as well as for all the citizens where we can take our thoughts to bigger heights.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for joining us today.
Once again, thanks Harish and the entire your team, staff. It was very pleasure meeting you, and I'm glad that something was helpful and informative to everyone. Thanks once again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.